I was nearsighted with a slight stigmatism at the time. I had been diagnosed in my early 20s when I was in the Air Force. We get our typical annual or semi-annual physicals and things like that. I'm a physician assistant, work in a pediatric setting. Prior to that, I owned a gym, was a personal trainer all the way back to when I was about 15, 16 years old. During that time, I had also enlisted in the Air Force Reserve in 1989 and served all the way up until November 2017. And I had started having issues with my vision, so they set me up with some BCGs, as they call them, some really nice, ugly glasses that I had never needed before. But keeping up with glasses was kind of a pain. Just switching to sunglasses when you're outside, things like that over time just kind of gets to you. Well, the word surgery scares a lot of people. When I went in, I actually met with Dr. Sudarshan directly. It was straight. It wasn't a typical pre-screen that I was worried about, that I heard about some other places where they'll go in and they'll get all the pre-screens done by a bunch of employees. This typical eye exam was done by another employee. Everything was done with Dr. Sudarshan himself. Seen him, talked with him. He gave me a wonderful story about the anatomy. He was quizzing me and at the same time teaching me because he knew I was in the business, but he was showing me his expertise, made me feel very comfortable. Automatically, vision dropped to 20/10 from 20/30, 20/40, depending on which eye, and of course the stigmatism was corrected. So perfect vision, no halos. I never had an issue with driving at night or anything like that. It was just literally night and day from the day we had the surgery till 2 days after when full recovery had taken place. He gave me an idea that there would be 7 to 8 years of new vision, and again, measured all the way down to 2010. And I think here I am 10 years later, and I'm just now squeaking back to 2015, 2020. With not needing to use glasses on a constant basis, I don't have to worry about whether I've got protective straps on. I don't have to worry if I have the right type of glasses on for the activity, if they're protective gear that I needed to go and get an extra set done, like we're doing for different family members who need prescription wear and they're in basketball, volleyball, they're driving, so on and so forth. It is a lot less of a hassle. A lot less of a hassle on a daily basis, on a minute-by-minute basis when you're going to and fro. In the clinic setting, I couldn't agree that it's any more than that as well. For me to be able to go into the setting and look at children, look in their throat, look in their eyes, look in their ears, do what I need to do and not have to fumble with the glasses is excellent. To be able to go from one procedure to the next and not have to change one pair of glasses to a near vision pair of glasses to do suturing or something like that, that's a time saver and definitely a convenience factor. Huge convenience factor though, and when you're dealing with somebody else, when you're caring for somebody else, those kind of things matter a lot. I know there are other surgeons out there that may specialize in LASIK surgery or different types of LASIK surgery. I trust Dr. Sudarshan above and beyond anyone, knowing that he's not just going to be working on this type of procedure, but he can take care of your eye from front to back, top to bottom. I'd do it again. I'd do it again.